most Annabelle, as always. Welcome back. So, I am going to be talking about another December horror pack movie. This is actually from the Blu-ray pack, and that is The Autopsy of Jane Doe. I actually did pop this in a few weeks ago, guys, and I was going to actually review it sooner. I just kind of forgot to actually start talking about this. I am sorry. But... Autopsy of Jane Doe. One that I've been wanting to see for a while. I heard so many positive things about it and everything. Although I was a little hesitant at first, about actually watching this movie because there's so many people praising this movie so much that I was kind of like, oh my god, am I now like setting my expectations too high? This movie did not disappoint at all, and I will let you guys know right now that there's going to be some spoilers. Probably I will be spoiling quite a bit of like some of the stuff towards the end and everything, so but some of the stuff I can't really actually not talk about this movie without spoiling it. So so this body comes in, this Jane Doe, this unknown girl comes into this morgue that is run by a father and son duo and everything, and they're kind of looking at her and everything, and like the son, I think, is like, I kind of think is more like kind of learning the ropes and everything. It's kind of like still in like the learning stages of you know pretty much dissecting and like opening up these humans and everything and all this. So he's kind of still learning and stuff, but he kind of knows his stuff. And they realize really quickly, like, okay, there's just something really off about this corpse, about this cadaver. Like, like her, like rigor mortis hasn't set in yet. Like, they realize, like, okay, like, going to, like, move her arm or something, or move her neck, and it's, like, literally flopping back and forth. Like, there's no stiffness or anything. At one point, they're starting to kind of cut her open to open her up and everything, and there's blood. Like, there's blood, and like even the son's kind of like, that's not supposed to happen, is it? And like, or like, why is that happening? And the dad's kind of like, well, sometimes there might still be a little bit of like blood in there in the veins or whatever that didn't come out. But it certainly should not be as runny as it is, like, especially considering that we're assuming she has to have been dead for at least a few hours. Like, that's not quite right. But if she wasn't embalmed, yeah, okay, she might have had still her blood in her system and everything, but it shouldn't look like this. And then, of course, as they're, like, opening her up and everything, they're seeing different things, different markings, different, like, pieces of cloth with, like, this, like, almost like hieroglyphics on it and everything. And the more they open her up, the more weird things sort of start happening. They start seeing things. Other corpses seem to be, like, coming alive and haunting them. At one point, another character falls victim to the rage of the other ghost and everything, or cadavers, I should say, other bodies that are there and everything. So it's kind of like they're trying to figure out this puzzle and everything. They sort of like figure it out and everything, and then they also realize that like whatever like happened to this girl, there was some sort of like curse sort of put on her and everything or whatnot, and she's not technically dead. She looks like she's dead. She's more like in a catatonic state, but everything that they've been doing to this girl unknowingly, they don't know that she's alive, has been feeling everything that they have been doing to her and examining her. So like when they're cutting her open to, just different things, pulling things out and all this, they're like, and when you find that out, you're just like, oh man. So it's like, how that affects the people that are around this corpse and everything. Just, oh my god. And like, there's still some things that you're left a little unanswered with by the end, but it's still just like, man, dude, that sucks. But no, it's terrific movie, guys. If you have not seen this one yet, definitely check it out. I know that there are some people who aren't fans of this movie. I respect that, but I've heard more positive things about this movie than negative, so definitely check it out. I believe it's on a couple of different streaming services, but yeah, check it out, you guys. You will not be disappointed, so I'm just saying, let me know what you think in the comments. Till next time, as always, stay creepy, classy, and a little bit sassy.